Imagine yourself on a road trip with the music blaring and suddenly being quiet. You desperately want to learn the answers because it's like a cliffhanger in a big budget movie. Now hold on tight because this video will help you grasp the why of those unexpected engine cutoffs. You won't need a degree in rocket science to follow along. We guarantee it. Ladies and gentlemen, drivers of all ages, rev up your engines and grab your popcorn because today we're about to embark on a journey that's both relatable and thrilling for every car enthusiast out there. Welcome back to Car Computer Exchange. We've all been there, cruising down the highway, feeling the wind in our hair, and suddenly, boom, the engine shuts off, leaving us stranded and bewildered. But fear not, for in this video, we're peeling back the hood to uncover the 7 most likely causes of these pesky car shutdowns. We'll show you how to go from frustration to fearless fixer-upper, tackling these automotive mysteries like a pro. We'll explore the heart of your car's engine, decode the language of sensors, and even play detective to uncover the secrets of your vehicle's hidden troubles. Think of it as an automotive adventure with a dash of wit, a splash of creativity, and a pinch of reliability. The perfect recipe for a viral video. So, whether you're a seasoned gearhead or a casual driver, get ready to laugh, learn, and be amazed at the surprising culprits behind those dreaded car shutdowns. From cranky sensors to fuel pump shenanigans, we've got you covered with the solutions that'll make you the hero of your own driving saga. The mechanics behind engine functionality. Alright, let's start with the basics. The magical dance that makes our engines roar with power. Picture this. Your engine is like a finely choreographed ballet, where air, fuel, compression, and spark come together to create the symphony of motion under the hood. And who's the conductor of this mechanical orchestra? The Engine Control Unit, or ECU for short. This genius little brain monitors every move of your engine, thanks to an army of sensors like the crankshaft position sensor, MIF sensor, and more. But wait, there's one more crucial player in this high-stakes performance: the car's battery and alternator. Without them, your engine wouldn't have the juice to run smoothly. So, in a delicate setup like this, any hiccup can lead to some serious issues, including our dreaded enemy, the sudden car shutdown. Identifying the culprit. 7 most likely causes. Crankshaft position sensor. The crankshaft position sensor, the mastermind behind your engine's timing. This sensor is like your car's internal clock, telling the ECU how fast your engine is spinning and precisely where each piston is hanging out. So, when this little guy throws a tantrum, your engine's rhythm goes haywire. The result? An immediate engine shutdown while you're merrily cruising down the highway. Fuel pump. Picture this. The fuel pump as your engine's personal fuel courier, delivering the precious gasoline to its thirsty cylinders. But over time, this delivery boy might get a bit wary, or the fuel filter decides to throw a cloud party. When that happens, your engine is left thirsty and frustrated, leading to a sudden fuel supply cutoff, and you guessed it, an unexpected engine shutdown. Empty fuel tank. The classic empty fuel tank scenario. It's like running out of steam just when you thought you were good to go. We've all been there, thinking we had enough gas to reach our destination, only to find out that our fuel gauge was playing mind games. Lesson learned. Always double-check your fuel level before jumping to conclusions and blaming the engine. Alternator. Meet the unsung hero of your car's electrical system, the alternator. This genius little generator keeps the lights on, powers up your gadgets, and charges your battery. But when it decides to go on a power trip and stops generating electricity, it's lights out for your electrical system and eventually your engine. Say goodbye to that smooth ride. Ignition switch. Now let's talk about the ignition switch, the behind-the-scenes hero of starting your engine. It's like a gatekeeper that allows the electrical current to flow to different engine components. But when dirt and corrosion decide to crash the party, they can cause a dramatic switch-off scene worthy of a blockbuster movie. Your engine might be screaming for attention, but the switch decides it's time to shut down, leaving you stranded. Idle control valve. Imagine this. Your engine is a smooth talker while driving, but as soon as it comes to a stop, it decides to ghost you. Meet the idle control valve, the party pooper of engine airflow. When this little valve gets clogged up with gunk, it messes with the air supply, leading to the dreaded stall when you stop at that traffic light. Other engine sensors. Last but not the least, the other engine sensors. The unsung heroes working tirelessly to optimize your engine's performance. We're talking about the MIF sensor, coolant temperature sensor, oxygen sensor, and their squad. When any of these sensors decide to go rogue, they can disrupt the delicate air-fuel mixture, leading to an engine shutdown. It's like a mischievous game of mix and match inside your engine. Alright, my fellow car detectives, let's take a pit stop in our engine adventure for a quick check-in. Are you feeling like a seasoned sleuth, ready to uncover the culprit behind those sudden car shutdowns? Or are you still scratching your head, wondering if your engine's playing games with you? Fear not, because we've got more clues and fixes coming your way. So rev up those brains and answer me this. Which potential engine gremlin do you think is causing those sneaky shutdowns? Is it the mischievous crankshaft position sensor, the elusive fuel pump, or maybe the cunning idle control valve? Drop your guesses in the comments, and let's see who's got the sharpest detective skills out there. Now, back to the case cracking. Onward we go. Alright, fellow gearheads, it's time to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty as we dive into the realm of fixing those pesky car shutdowns. Don your detective hats and channel your inner Sherlock Holmes, because we're about to crack the case of engine mysteries and emerge victorious. Checking trouble codes with an OBD2 scanner. Step 1 in our DIY automotive adventure, arm yourself with an OBD2 scanner. This magical tool allows you to communicate with your car's onboard computer and extract valuable trouble codes. Simply plug it into the OBD2 port, usually found under the dashboard, and let the scanner work its magic. Once you've gathered those mysterious codes, it's time for a bit of decoding. These trouble codes are like the breadcrumbs left by your car's ECU, guiding you towards the root of the problem. Many OBD2 scanners come with code libraries. You can simply consult the internet to decipher the meanings. Verifying your alternator's health with a multimeter. Next up, let's give that alternator a health check using a trusty multimeter. With your car's engine running, grab your multimeter, set it to the DC voltage mode, and place the probes on the battery terminals. You should see a voltage reading around 13 to 14 volts if your alternator is functioning correctly. If the voltage is below the healthy range, it might be time for some TLC or even a replacement. A worn-out alternator can lead to various electrical issues, and in extreme cases, cause your engine to shut down unexpectedly. So don't skimp on this vital component. Give it some love. Testing the fuel supply with starter fluid or a fuel pressure gauge. The fuel pump and its trusty sidekick, the fuel filter. Let's make sure they're playing nice and delivering the precious fuel your engine craves. If your engine refuses to start despite cranking vigorously, try a little trick with starter fluid. Spray a small amount into the engine's intake while attempting to start it. If the engine fires up, it's a sign that you might have a fuel-related issue. For a more precise diagnosis, grab a fuel pressure gauge and attach it to the fuel rail. Compare the reading with your car's fuel pressure specifications. If the pressure is below par, it's time to investigate the fuel filter, pump, or pressure regulator. Remember, a healthy fuel supply is the lifeblood of your engine's performance. Inspecting fuses and relays for electrical component shutdowns. Let's not forget the electrical guardians of your car, the fuses and relays. These tiny protectors are like the gatekeepers of high-current electricity, ensuring your car's components are safe from overloading. A blown fuse or misbehaving relay can lead to an abrupt shutdown of critical electrical systems, bringing your engine to a standstill. Grab your car's manual to locate the fuse and relay boxes. Once found, inspect them for any blown fuses or signs of damage. If you find a culprit, replace it with the appropriate fuse or relay, and you might just resurrect those electrical wonders. Observing warning lights for clues. Your car's dashboard is like a Morse code of warning lights, trying to communicate vital information to you. Keep a keen eye on those dashboard warning lights when your car shuts down. If they're showing up or flickering during the shutdown, they might hold the key to the problem. For example, a flashing battery-shaped light could signal issues with the alternator, while a dead dashboard might point to a faulty ignition switch. Use these warning lights as your ally in the investigation. Utilizing diagnostic tools for advanced troubleshooting. Now, if the culprit remains elusive despite our best efforts, it's time to bring out the big guns. Diagnostic tools compatible with your car's engine control module, or ECM. These tools are like X-ray machines for your car's brain, providing in-depth data on sensor readings, fuel trim, and various other parameters. Consult your car's repair manual or online resources to understand the normal values of these readings. Comparing them to your actual readings can help pinpoint the problematic sensor or a component. It's a bit like a digital autopsy of your car's engine, but the reward is a properly running vehicle. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the inside scoop on those sneaky sudden car shutdowns. From decoding the engine's secret language to revealing the top 7 suspects, we've armed you with the know-how to conquer these automotive mysteries like a pro. But hey, the adventure doesn't end here. If you want more thrilling car-related content, more engine enigmas unraveled, and more witty guides to keep you entertained, then hit that subscribe button and join the Car Computer Exchange family. Together, we'll cruise through the world of automotive wonders, one engine rev at a time. So, don't miss out on our next thrilling episode. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and buckle up for more automotive awesomeness. Until then, keep those engines purring and those wheels spinning, my fellow road warriors. Happy driving!